started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Watch twits. Joker, 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 joker.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens 7, Texans nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Here's Watson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Lamar Miller. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And now he's going to use his legs. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
From the red zone now, Watson looking middle, and it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Check 24, check 24.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Let's make these babies cry. Alert!
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down and 4. Jackson, he's got it to Ingram, complete.
Jackson's pass, complete to Mark Ingram. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Roberts got it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And Jackson throwing once more. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
3rd and 10.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Third and 2, Watson. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth.
36, line 36. Hey, defense, let's go. 81. Switch. 24. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Shift. Alert.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
After the interception, here's Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
We own them.
Now it's Watson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Back to the air, Watson on second down. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before the break, Watson, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They keep it on the ground. This time, it's Miller. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They'll run it again with Miller. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
On 3rd down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And now as he gets to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
Watson now to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it, and an opportunity missed. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to find his receiver, Chris Moore. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Jackson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jonathan Joseph will get the credit for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And the pressure gets to him again. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action, letting one go deep for Roberts. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson, 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Finding Fells complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Jim. Check 15, check 15.
Again, it's Miller. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Open man, the tight end Fells. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
54. Check. Ready? Mike 48. Mike 48. Mike 59. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On 3rd down, Watson escaping the pressure right. He may and this results in 6. Touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback when it's a goal line situation. A guy who's not afraid to tuck the ball, give his body up, and get into the end zone. That ought to inspire his entire team.
A very important extra point there, up and good. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception on the last drive, which led to the tying touchdown. So 10-10 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Back at the 17-yard line.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Big stop. Let's go.
Jackson now. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
They'll run on 1st down. Miller. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Miller. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
Texans 17, Ravens 10.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Now Jackson on 1st down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Check your hot read. Mark 55. Mark 55. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All 61. Match box. Right. Bang, bang. Zip it.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Hey, check right, check right. Right here, right here. Go. My God, 55. Cut. Mike, 55.
Jackson to throw. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. Hollywood, Marquise Brown there to make the grab as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow, critical extra point up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Up to the court. Watch twist.
Watson with a give to Miller. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Joker. Hey, 59. Hey, 36. Line. Here we go. Back. 24 is down. He's coming.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Reset. 3T. 6 to Mike. Check. Fresno. Alert. 6. Mike. 36. Man out. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Watson now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Miller. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
What is that? 19! 48 Smart.
They keep it with Miller on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Check 24, check 24. Check 26, check 26. Switch.
On 2nd down, Hyde. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Kill.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Right now, you know that the heart is pumping for Kaimi Fairbairn. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
We'll see if they are in line with Charles Davis. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. To throw is Jackson on 3rd down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Benardrick McKinney picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to, and he's into the